This is a battle for the survival of humanity. However, faced with an enormous army of machines, there are only a handful of armored warriors left to defend. Meanwhile, the siege drill of the machine army is starting up again. If it manages to drill through the next layer of the residential district, the entire human race will be doomed. We see it extend its mechanical legs, attempting to stand up with the support of its limbs. At this moment, humanity's suicide squad takes action. They find a firing position, raise their weapons and fire nuclear missiles at the drill's legs. However, squid guards are stationed around the drill ready to intercept any incoming missiles. At this point, the team is helpless. The drill has already stood completely upright and it's about to start drilling again, heading toward the residential district below. At this critical moment, Anna and Amy find a position even closer to the drill. They load nuclear bombs into their weapons and fire. One of the drill's legs is successfully blown off. Just when they think the monster is about to fall, it unexpectedly uses its third leg to prop itself up. They are forced to change positions. But by now the drill is almost at the point of success. If they don't stop it, the consequences will be dire. The two of them find a secluded spot and fire another nuclear bomb at the drill's leg. The bomb hits its target, and after losing two of its support limbs, the monster finally collapses. However, before humanity can celebrate, a large group of squid gathers together and launches an attack on the central turret. Under the assault of the squid army, human defenses are quickly being overwhelmed. At this point, the squid seem to have received some kind of signal and they suddenly rush toward the nearby Gate 3. They begin emitting gamma rays, attempting to destroy the gate. It turns out that just a few minutes earlier, the command center had discovered that a human spaceship was rapidly returning to the city. And this spaceship became their hope, because as long as they activated the electromagnetic pulse weapon on board, it could wipe out all the machine squids. With the city on the brink of falling, the commander orders his subordinates to open Gate 3, preparing to welcome the spaceship's return. By this time, the gate has already been destroyed by the squids and they can't open it remotely. They can only operate it manually from the outside. In this moment of crisis, the commander calls upon the nearest armored warrior to the gate. But on the drawbridge, only Jack is still desperately holding his ground and he is almost out of ammunition. Carl, who is in charge of reloading, rushes to the front lines under the cover of his comrades to resupply Jack with more ammo. The squids seem to realize the threat and launch a fierce attack on Jack. Under the relentless assault of the squids, Jack falls. With his last breath, he tells Carl how to open the gate. So Carl climbs into Jack's mech and rushes toward Gate 3. When he's about to cut the iron chain, a squid charges at him and knocks him down, preparing to attack. The next moment, a laser strikes the squid. Carl looks up and sees that it's Amy, who has arrived just in time. She eliminates the squid and tells Carl to quickly finish his mission. Carl raises his gun and pulls the trigger. With the iron chain broken, Gate 3 opens. Meanwhile, Cindy, piloting the spaceship, successfully crashes into the city. She presses the button for the electromagnetic pulse weapon and all the squids are destroyed. Finally, humanity wins this battle.